Hello, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Booth. I'm Dan the Law Arena, and tonight we have Oya with us. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm doing good.
All right, all right. Tonight we're going to be talking about a lot of Batman.
Yeah. Who doesn't
um,
love Batman?
that's right. We're talking about this awesome fan film that we got to watch. Apparently, it was made 5 years ago. It was
Oh,
um, it was called Nightmare, Batman Nightmare Part One. Um, yeah.
I
So I
didn't know it was
guess
made 5 years ago.
yeah, it was about 5 years ago. Rex, how you doing? Rex G 007. He's a 007 fan, must be. Me too. I like the old style 007s. My favorite. Anyways, um, so yeah, Batman. Batman's good. Uh, Rex did say earlier before we started. He says Batman's his all-time favorite superhero.
Hey.
So he's hoping some good news mixed in with entertainment. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had some good entertainment. What was it? The when we were reviewing Wakanda Forever. That
Yeah.
yeah, that movie just made me upset. That really made me mad, and I had to finish watching it. Unfortunately,
I ended
um,
up falling asleep during that movie.
yeah, it's not a good movie at
I
all.
thought it was just kind of
Uh,
boring.
yeah, but for yeah. So if you didn't watch it yet, you should go watch that review that we did. I did some fun stuff. I made Tabitha laugh.
Was it the second Wakanda or the first
Yeah,
one?
this number two. Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. Um,
I'll have to watch that.
yeah, it was good stuff. So since we're gonna talk about Batman, how about we? I don't know if you saw it yet. Oh yeah, but the Flash trailer dropped not too long ago.
Oh yeah, it did. I didn't watch the trailer. I actually don't know much about the Flash.
Hmm.
I know Ezra Miller kidnapped some people
And he's crazy. Yeah,
and he's crazy. That's basically all I know. And he likes to start fights at bars.
and apparently at shopping centers. um,
Yeah, but okay, have you seen the trailer? What did you think?
I thought it would looked good. It looks really good. Ezra Miller,
Okay.
aside of his craziness, the movie looks
Uh-huh.
good. And Batman, Michael Keaton Batman
Oh,
is
right,
back.
right.
Yeah, so
That's right.
that looks pretty great too. And I'm like, oh man, that's cool.
That
Michael
image
Keaton's
is
back as Batman.
It's funny because the Batman image of Michael Keaton, he just looks like he's tired. He's just like, I'm over this. Let's get
Yeah,
this
he's a
over with.
tired Batman. Yeah.
He's just like, let's do this.
That's right. And I heard that there's supposed to be more like Batmans in the movie. Like it's supposed to be like a multiverse
Oh,
style
really?
movie. Yeah.
Well,
So
that would explain it.
hopefully there's more than just the Michael Keaton Batman.
That would be
Um,
cool.
it would be.
Kind of like they did with the Spider-Verse, and then all three generations of the Spider-Man movies came together.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That was pretty neat how they did that.
Uh, here we go. Rex says he's not gonna watch that or the Quantum Realm Ant-Man movie. Hmm.
Yeah, I
I
heard mixed messages about that.
Yeah.
I heard, I don't know. All I've heard is not great, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'll go watch Flash. I am gonna watch the Ant Man probably sometime this week because my son likes Ant Man. So
Aw,
we'll
let me
see.
know what you think.
Yeah, yeah, I will, and I'll let everybody else here know what I think.
Yeah,
Michael Keaton is the only reason why I will watch the Flash, and will be on streaming, not going to pay. Yes,
oh, good
just like
plan.
Ezra. Yeah, in the theater. That's true. Um, but if you think about it, they're putting it in theater so that they can get back their money from what they already put into the movie, because they did all this before Ezra kind of went
Yeah,
little crazy, or at least before he got exposed of being crazy. They filmed a lot of that beforehand, so you know, I don't know, I don't know. You know what I say, and I know, oh yeah, you're not, you might not be well versed in Christianity, but I say the guy needs some prayer. He needs a little peace in his life,
Sure.
and maybe he can get out of his craziness and get out of the stuff that he's, you know things might have happened to him in the past that he needs to be forgiven of, and he needs to forgive people, and maybe he can move on with in life afterwards.
He
So
needs some Jesus.
that's right, he needs some Jesus, for sure, for sure. So yeah, that's what I say. um, But yeah, let's get into this awesome fan film, which I thought was pretty decent. Overall, it was a decent movie. There were some little things here and there that I can nitpick, but
Yeah.
that's about everybody. That's about everything, really. That's what we do here, and inside the booth, we nitpick things. All right. So we will start off with the plot of the movie, or of the fan film. I keep calling it a movie. It is like a movie, right? Um,
Yeah. Short movie.
yeah, short movie. What'd you get for the plot? Um, like the overall storyline.
W- well, from what I got, wasn't it mainly that like the inner battle between like how close Batman is like the villain but all he's trying to do is protect the city, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
Cuz like they made a lot of comparison with his like the villains are always like you're like us and he's always like no, I'm trying to stop you, but it's like blurs the line between like what is good and evil kind of.
yeah, yeah. Like what's the line between vengeance, revenge,
Yeah.
and justice? Basically. Um, so Rex says that he can be convinced to watch it in theaters if I do a review, and the review comes in. So, yes, we'll pray for Ezra. We should do a hashtag pray for Ezra and see if
Hashtag
that
brave
see if that what's
trend.
it called, trends. Yeah, that'd be good.
That would be hilarious.
um, what's the runtime on the fan film? It was like 38 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty short
yeah, it was
actually.
pretty short, and it
Um,
felt shorter because it was decently made. Um,
yeah.
so yeah, and my rundown version of the plot was basically Batman is trying to redeem himself because he believes he killed Robin or something like that. There's
Right.
something that has to do with Robin dying, and then he's trying to figure it out. And through his figuring out, um, you it, obviously spoilers, everybody. Um, uh, so through his figuring out, he realizes that he's in a dream. Basically, it's like a big dream, and and he comes out of it, and I think they did it pretty well. And it's the Riddler that's there that put him to sleep, and why he's got so many questions in his head. Um, so yeah, so it was pretty good. Ezra needs help. Yes, I hope Keaton slaps some sense into him. Sam Hine, 82. How are you, Uncle Mike? How are you? Um, so yeah, hashtag pray for Ezra, everybody. Let's do that tonight. That would be fun to do. I will do that when we're done here. So
I'll make a post about it.
yeah, I'll put like the Flash's face, and then I'll put hashtag pray for Ezra. Um, yep. And so, all right. So, yeah, I think I'll give the plot a point because it was well done, and and there's lots of like dream stuff. It's like it looks like a dream. It's it's like when you're watching it, it's like, man, am I the one dreaming this? Because he's in one spot, he walks into another spot, and it's like totally different and different bad guys there, and I don't know. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, it was good how they went from like one villain to the next, transitioning through a dreamlike environment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, and
I
I don't know.
liked the church part was pretty
Yeah,
cool with the
yeah, that was cool.
bats.
Yep,
It was pretty neat.
I was gonna go there. Yes, that was neat.
There you go.
Yeah, Rex says sounds more like the Scarecrow villain, worst fears kind of thing. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
In kind of in more of the beginning, the Scarecrow was there. He did that thing to him, but this was in his dream, I guess, that the Scarecrow did that. So yeah,
it's like you
um,
had Batman's dream analysis.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, the church part was cool because the bat thing that was there. I don't know what that was. Was that like supposed
That
to
was
be
that was like Batman's like alter ego, I
yeah
think. I
inner
think that
inner
was like
demon or something,
the
right?
shadow side of Batman, and that's like Batman without the human form. That's how I took that.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
I thought was pretty cool because it
yeah.
kind of separated the character from the human and like his vengeance side almost. I thought it
Right.
was pretty neat. Well done on that one.
Yeah, it was neat. Um, and then there was. Well, we don't have to talk about this just yet, but I will give the plot a point um, because I thought it was pretty decent. What would you give the plot?
I would
You give
give
it a
it. I would. I would give it a point. Yeah, like it
yeah.
wasn't.
Okay.
It's kind of iffy on the the whole overall story.
Right.
It was like the dream sequence, but
Yeah. I
they
mean,
did pull
you
it
can.
off really well.
Yeah, they did. They did. You can always give it a half a point if you want. You don't have to
Oh,
give it a point. So, or a no
oh.
point if you don't like it
No,
at all.
I'll
You
give
can
it
just
a
put no
point.
point.
It had a
Yeah.
good plot. Like
Okay.
it had a plot. It was good.
Right. Phil, how are you, my friend? Phil TMNT. So yeah. So then next will be the acting. Um. Now the acting for me, there were parts that were good, and then there were parts that weren't so good. Uh, I don't know. Um, I liked the overall acting. I thought it was well done for being a fan film.
I thought the
Um,
ending of the acting was better than the beginning.
yeah, yeah, like they're getting into it toward the end more so than they were
Hmm
in the beginning. Yeah. Yes,
When they
I
were
agree with you there.
when they were
Um,
shooting the garage scene, and
mhm.
then the girl's like, "Oh no, Batman!"
Yeah.
At the end, you're just like, "Oh my gosh, here
That
comes
was
Batman!"
yeah, that was good.
And
Um, yeah,
yeah,
go ahead, keep going,
and
keep
and
going.
then when Batman like it was kind of weird. Like Batman punched the girl, and like normally that's fine, but I was like, man, that's a little harsh, Batman. Like she's clearly the bad guy, but it's weird because it's like people are fine with the guys getting punched and stuff, no
Right.
problem. But then you see a girl get punched just like a regular guy would, and you're just like, yikes.
Ouch.
'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
I
interesting.
think this movie was a little bit on the darker side for stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was a couple swear words that I was like, "Whoa, swearing!" Heyo, because yeah,
Oh,
you watch like Batman and Robin and those movies way back in the '90s. They didn't swear; it was more kid friendly.
oh,
Um,
true.
but yeah, but this it was cool. I liked it. I think I'd have to give the acting a half a point for me.
Mm.
Because there were times that I didn't really like the acting that much, but then there was times it was fine, you know. Um, so I'm kind of in the air about that one. What would you give it?
I'll give it a point. I think they did the best with what they had.
Yeah, all right. Giving it a
Yeah.
little grace there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. It wasn't the best acting, but
Right.
if it's your
Um,
first time making a film, maybe they were nervous.
I don't know if it was their first time because the
Oh,
VFX were pretty darn well made. You
yeah,
know.
the VFX was good,
Yeah, they did a good job. Yeah.
except for
So
some of the church stuff.
yeah, there was
I'm
a
not. I was
couple
kind of like,
spots.
I know what they were going for,
Mm-hmm.
but eh, it got the point across though.
It did. It did. Um, yeah. So that I guess VFX. Talk about VFX. That brings us into cinematography. Um, so I thought it was good. They actually show like how they did the VFX and stuff on their channel.
Oh, did
If you
they?
after you watch the movie, you can. I like to search around the channels and stuff after I watch something from someone, and
Yeah.
they had different clips and stuff of how they went from the raw footage to the final footage, and it was decent. They shot it raw and flat, and then when they put it in post, they fixed everything up, brought up the colors and stuff, and then obviously some of the VFX, like some of the debris that's flying and stuff, that's part of the VFX and things like that. Um,
I thought they did a good job with the damage, rubble, and the fire, like at the beginning.
oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
they did a really good job with that.
Yeah, that was cool. And then I like how they didn't really show in the beginning the question mark until the end.
Yeah,
Like that was cool. That was
but you
cool. I
kept
was like,
seeing it.
right. You did keep seeing it around the other spots of the film. Um, and then they show, and then after, I don't know. It's weird because when I first watched it, you don't really notice the question mark. You know, um, at first
They cut it
when
really
you're,
fast.
yeah, they do.
But then at the end, you're like,
But
oh,
then at
come
the
on.
end, when they show the part where he's looking back, and then it's like, oh, it is there. And then when I watched it again, it was like, oh, I do see him now.
I did notice most of the question marks. I
Oh,
think
did you?
the one that I was kind of confusing was when she knocked out the girl, but like he had uh
Oh, yeah, the little
the
tattoo
tattoo of the
on the
question
neck.
mark. I was like,
Yeah,
I barely got a chance to see that.
yeah. What was that one?
That was a question mark though.
Yep, it
And then I
was.
think another one was in the church, and then the other one was the rubble, right?
Yep,
3 question marks.
yep, there was. Um, yeah. What else did they do for cinematography? I like to put costumes in with cinematography
Okay.
because it has to do with the whole picture.
Did they
Um,
do the blue suit on purpose?
yes, I believe so.
I
And
thought so.
I honestly liked the blue suit with the
Uh-huh.
blue and gray suit better than at the end when they had the black suit from Batman Begins. I
Ah,
thought it was better. I was like, oh man, I wish they would have used the blue and gray suit throughout the whole thing.
they should do a blue suit in the like the theaters because
They should in the
you don't
DC.
see him wear it that often.
I know it. That is a cartoon thing. I think the cartoon wears the blue and gray suit.
Yeah, I think
Um,
it was more of an homage to that.
yeah, and it was cool. Unboxing therapy. How you doing? Says, hey guys, great stream. Oh, thank you.
Hey.
We're just getting started. Well, we're
Yeah.
20 minutes
What'd you
in, but
think of the Joker costume?
that one was I was weirded out, but at the same time, I thought it was like it grew on me. I was like, but then I was like, it's kind of good. I
It
liked it.
reminded me of a really good cosplay.
Yeah, exactly. I think you know what? To be honest, maybe they were all cosplayers, and they were like, hey, let's make a movie since we have the costumes,
Yeah.
or something. That's what it felt like, like a
Yeah, when the
cosplay fan
Joker,
film.
I thought it was funny when the Joker, no, not the Joker, the question guy. Wow, I can't think of
Oh,
his name. The
Riddler.
Riddler.
Mhm.
When he like pulls out his staff, I was like, you definitely got that like a costume.
A costume
Like a
store, yeah.
costume store, Party City.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, so I'll give the and I did like where when they filmed on location and stuff. So I'll give the cinematography a point
It was
for
all
sure.
LA.
Yeah, it probably was all LA.
It was. You I saw in the beginning shot, you see the skyline of the city. It's got the whole LA skyline.
Yeah, sweet.
I thought it was
Uh,
good. I'd
uh,
give it a point.
yeah,
I'm
me
just gonna
too.
give everything a point.
You could give everything a point. Oh boy. Um, well, I guess with that being said, let's go into a short commercial break. For those of you who have not yet, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel. Because subscribing helps the algorithms. Plus, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost at
Hey.
4,000 watch hours. So share our content for those of you who are watching. Share the videos. If if you don't like this one, go find one that you like and go share that one. Um, you know, but yeah, just share, subscribe. You know, vanquish the like button, like always. And one thing we like to tell everybody to do is
Want to ring the bell? All right. Ding, ding.
and dinging that bell is going to get you notified for when we put up new content. And for those of you who don't know that, now you do. But that's a YouTube thing. Everybody should know that if you watch YouTube. Uh, Also, if you like what we do here, you like what you see, give us a blah, 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 help support the channel. Obviously, by what I just said. Also, we have a Patreon page for little as $1 a month, and we got some merchandise.
What is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising. Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yes, that is beautiful. Unbox Therapy, thanks for all your
Unbox therapy.
thanks for
That's
all
a good
your
username.
things there. Won't read that, but and then this person, Mersha's drunk, Cam, Gully bots activate, and then she also writes something. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't mind the comments because it helps the algorithms. But most people probably don't like it, so I will probably have to say goodbye to you guys. I'll
What?
put you in. I'll put you guys in timeout first, and then we'll see what happens afterwards. Those beautiful people. Yeah. Anyways, Gangsta Shadowed Hedgehog. Man, what is going on tonight with these
Gangsta
people?
shadow hedgehog.
And I don't know if these are real people, but I'm putting them in timeout for now. But yeah, good morning, Dio Grill. Uh, we are doing good. I hope you are doing well as well. All the way
Hey,
in
we're doing
India.
good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Um. Yeah. So I don't know what that was all about. I'm putting them in.
I.
Yeah, I'm putting them in timeout, and I've hidden them from the chat. Okay, cool. Thanks, R2.
Oh.
Rex says they're bots, Dan.
Oh,
Well,
were they bots?
they could have been bots, but maybe they could have been like people, like a bunch of people go on to different streams and just kind of mess with people sometimes. I've seen that too.
Oh.
I've seen that happen.
I've heard that
Um,
happens.
yeah.
Unbox Therapy is pretty funny name though.
It is. It is. Uh, Shane Van
Oh
Hatten.
yeah,
Also the
that
classic
seems like a
cable.
bot.
You are helping my view count cringe. It's true though. You are helping my view count. Thank you. But why do you got to say that word after that? Because I'm not going to read it. You people. All right. So yeah. Anyways, we already did cinematography. We gave that a point each, I believe. And
Woo!
all right, let's get this thing going. The music, the score of the fan film. What did you think about it?
I did not pay attention to the music enough.
Oh, you didn't. Oh,
No. So I would
oh.
give it
So
a
does that mean
probably
no
a
point for
0.
this time?
It did not. It wasn't something I was focusing on.
Well, that's okay. That's true. Sometimes we don't focus on some things, you know. Um,
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good, in my opinion.
Okay.
I thought it went pretty well. I think they did have R2. I think you're gonna just have to hide everybody that keeps doing that. Um,
Oh, that sucks.
Unbox Therapy is a real channel that is a bit version. You mean like a bot version? Oh, okay. And then the Tom Gully Show.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. All right. Well, this stream has just gone to the pooper because of all these bots. It's getting me distracted. Um, I'll tell you that much.
I just hid the chat.
Oh, did you?
I'm just like, I don't want to look at it. I actually tried to do some live streaming the other day,
Yeah.
and it was like whatever however the algorithm was showing my channel was all like people who hated the content basically, and it was just
Yeah.
flooded with people who hated it. And it was just like, how is this algorithm picking people? Because there's no way mathematically this many people would hate this content.
Right. Exactly.
It's just like, what? It's crazy.
R2 says Batman Dead End is an awesome fan film. Oh well, good. I will
Batman
have
Dead
to.
End.
I'll have to check
I'll have
that
to
one out
watch it
too.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like Batman, so
Yeah.
I've
Batman's
watched
good.
like a bunch of the animated Batman shows just on their own, you know, like I don't know, DC just puts them out,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to keep up with them because I always felt Batman did good animated long movies.
Um. Dio. I can't even pronounce this guy's name. Dio Gree. Um. Yes. We know you're a real guy from India. We won't block you.
Diogri
Don't
Yadav.
worry about it. I'm from New York. Oya's from Canada.
Vancouver.
Vancouver. So yeah, we're from all over the place around here. Um, R2 also put the link for the fan film. Thank you, R2. I'll
Thank
put this
you.
up here so that when
Perfect.
people watch later afterwards. Um, yeah. Also, by the way, this fan film that we did watch is in the description down below. You guys can go watch this fan film also if you have not seen it yet. It's a good one. I do like it. And yeah, that's about that. I will give the score, the music of this movie, I'll give it a point just because I did hear it. And it helped the movie move along, I guess you could say.
I just had no opinion on it.
Right.
It did not make a. I wasn't like, oh, this music's perfect.
Right.
Let me think. What other?
And then
Why is Jason
last one.
the Robin like such a big deal for Batman? It's like I've seen this brought up in the comics and show like is it just because Batman just sees him as his like adopted son and he doesn't want to fail him?
I think so. I think
I
that. Yeah, I think that's what it mainly is. And I don't know if that's how it is in the comics,
there's some
there's
animated stuff
something.
with that.
Yeah, but there's something in there like that all the time. Um,
Yeah. Okay.
Work, Mister Diogre.
He's
However,
at the office right now.
that's right. So have a good day at work. Um,
Yeah. Or don't
so
work. Just keep
uh,
watching our
yeah,
channel.
just keep watching us. He said he'll watch it later. So, um, yeah, I think him and Robin have a dynamic of like a father-son dynamic. I believe that's what it is. But at the same time, you would think it's not. I don't know. It's strange because in
Well,
some
wasn't there
movies
two
that's what they.
Robins?
I think there is like two Robins in the
Like
comics
there's the
because
Robin that
one turns
becomes
into
Nightwing, right?
right. Yeah, one
And
becomes
then
Nightwing.
and then there's the Jason kid, which I no offense, I thought he was always a little in some versions of him, he's kind of a brat,
Yeah, he's
but
a little whiny.
he's
Um,
always whining to me. It's like, oh my god, this kid. No wonder Batman's frustrated with him. I'd be frustrated too.
yeah, um, that's true. And then isn't gosh, you did watch the all the way to the end, right? Where the guy
Yeah.
with the red mask, red helmet mask thing. Um,
Yeah.
I forget who is that
Well, it
supposed to be?
wasn't
Like
that under
Red
the Red Hood?
Wing, Red Hood. Yeah, Red Hood.
Yeah. And
Isn't
see, yeah,
that
I get Red Hood confused with
with
I get
Nightwing? Right.
the Robins confused because there's Nightwing, there's the Red Hood, and then there's like Jason,
Right.
right?
Um,
Yeah, I get them confused.
and then there's the Titan. Right. And then there's the Titans one. They have two versions in that.
Yeah,
Two.
see?
Yeah.
There you go. Why so many Robins? I don't know.
um,
I think they
yeah.
need a
That's
character for Batman to work off of, maybe.
okay. There you go. Red Hood is Jason in Titans. Okay.
Ah, gotcha.
So Robin probably didn't really die then, right? Because like he goes to check his pulse, he's dead, but in the end he's alive. I don't know. It was a strange show.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
was
it
he
was
dead at the
weird.
end?
I don't know if he was dead or if he was just.
Or was he a hallucination?
It could have been that too. Yeah. Uh,
I
right.
don't
Dick
know.
Grayson is Nightwing. That's right. That's the other
Dick
Robin. That's the one.
Grayson is Nightwing.
That's yeah. That's
Okay.
the one I
Dick
remember.
Grayson
Dick
is like the
Grayson.
original
Yeah,
Robin.
Robin. Yes.
There's Dick Grayson. Yeah, the Jason one I don't like. I find him to be a brat, but
Yeah. What does Dick Grayson always say? He's always like, "Holy something something Batman," you know.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's fun. And then last but not least is the allegory. Um, but you know, before
A
we hit
punk.
the
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a good term.
yeah, before we hit the allegory, the Joker. Let's talk about the Joker a little bit. Um, he was weird, wasn't he? Like
He was weird. I don't
it
feel
was like
like
a
there was
weird
any
Joker,
character development. He was just there.
right? And I know they have like another couple of fan films made. One was made with a Joker, and then another one was made with Man Bat or something like that. And those are a little shorter fan films. But the Joker one has Jason in it a lot. Um, and I think that was supposed to be like a prerequisite of what happened before what we watched, the Joker one. And I don't remember the name of that one.
I have
I
to
should.
watch that then.
Yeah, I think so. Um, yeah, Jason Todd returned as Red Hood, a villain, and
Yeah.
later anti-hero. Yeah.
See, I watched Under the Red Hood, but like I got confused with the Robins because I'm like, why are there so many Robins? It
um,
messes with my head, man.
yeah, kind of a mix of Punisher and Deadpool, original Deadpool. Yeah, it seemed like it. He
Um,
talked a lot. Um, and he like at the end there he was laughing like haha it's just a joke, Batman, and then like he goes to the
scary.
graves, yeah, he goes to the grave site and he's dead, but he's not dead because he comes back as Red Hood. So yeah, that was interesting. That was an interesting twist. When Batman is around, Robin spreads his cheeks like he's Milo. And a pretty straight LGBT representation. Be proud. Uh, sure, Royce. Sure. um, but
Yeah, I don't know who
that
Damon
that was
Wayne is.
that's the Dick Grayson and what's his name? No, that's the Batman from the '70s. There, what's his name? Uh, where they all said that Robin was gay. Gosh, I don't. Which who played that Batman? I forget what his name was.
Adam West?
Yeah, Adam West. That one. That one.
You know, I was okay after what I was watching. I watched a little bit of like the Super Friends, that old animated show, and I realized Adam West was actually Batman in that. The animated show. Did you ever see that one?
The animated one? No,
Yeah,
I
it was
did not.
like I watched it as a kid, and I didn't realize how old that was. They're like, when they did the whole meanwhile in the Justice of Doom,
Oh, right, right. Okay.
like that version. But Adam West was Batman. I was surprised
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. Adam
because
West was Batman.
I recognized his voice.
Yeah. Burt Ward. That's who played Robin. That's right. That was
Mm.
1966. Right. I was thinking the movie. The movie came out in '66. Right. I don't remember.
Oh,
But
I don't
yes,
know.
thank you for telling me. It was the '60s, not the '70s. Yeah, close enough. They're all hippies. Um, um,
Hmm.
yeah. So so the Joker, he had the guy that played the Joker in this. He had like a Jack Nicholson kind of voice mixed with um, Heath Ledger's voice, and then his own voice. He was kind of mixing it up around. I don't know why.
It was kind of weird.
It was like he didn't know what kind of Joker
Joker to
voice he
play.
wanted. Yeah, he wanted to use, which kind of threw me off because he didn't look like any of the live action Jokers that I've seen.
He looked like the Joker from the video game.
Right.
Oh boy.
Who's Nightwave Radio?
I don't know.
Is that Be Proud Bigot? Who's the bigot? Why did you brand Rice Lopez? Who's ban who's Rice Lopez? Did I ban who?
Royce Lopez. I don't know.
Probably because there were a bunch of bots. That's why I kicked him out. I'm sorry if I banned someone you like, Nightwave Radio. But yeah, just don't do that thing again. I don't know who Ban Lopez is. Royce Lopez. Sorry, Ban Royce Lopez. What's up,
Oh,
Twiggy?
Ricky banned him.
Oh,
That's
did he?
fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are gonna be saying some weird crap, we're gonna ban everybody. And if you Royce Senior Lopez. See, I don't even know who Royce Lopez is. Be proud, babe. Why are they called? Whatever. These people. Let me just ignore it. You guys are distracting me.
Yeah, just ignore it.
My show's only supposed to be an hour long, and your distractions are gonna make it worse. So stop. Um, so yeah,
Joker.
Batman. We're talking about Batman, and if Batman's a bigoted thing, I am so sorry. For you Lopez person. But yeah, Twiggy says I didn't do it. I didn't say you did anything. I don't think I did, anyways. But anyways, how you doing, Twiggy? Thanks for ignore the trolls, Dan. Yes, R2.
Ignore
Thank
the
you.
trolls.
Thank you. I will ignore them, but they're giving me some watch hours, so that's okay if they stay on.
That's true. Get free. That's how I viewed it the other day.
Right,
Like,
there you
you're
go.
making my stream more popular by
Yeah.
spamming it.
Right, yeah, exactly. That's it. That's what this stream should be about now. No, I'm joking.
Spamming?
Batman. Yeah, spamming and people.
Oh, man. Oh.
Thanks, Twiggy, for coming and seeing my invite on Twitter. I did. Okay, so I stopped tagging people a long time ago, and today I was like, you know what? I want to tag a bunch of people, see if anybody comes on and watches the show. And that's probably where all these people came from. These bots.
Hey, well, you're making some new friends.
Yeah, I'm making new friends. Archie says he'll blame you for the bots. This is Royce Lopez.
I think that's another bot.
Okay. Well, he says the Royce Lopez stream now. Another aborted Lopez child. Yeah. Interesting. No, it's not a Lopez stream. It is a Inside the Booth stream. So because I'm going to ignore you, and R2 can take care of you guys if he does deem to think he needs to. So yeah. Anyways, so we were talking about the Joker. Yeah, what'd you think of his? I mean, he was an okay Joker, right?
Yeah, he reminded me like of the video game Joker. If you played the game at all.
No, I haven't played the game.
His costume and look really reminded me of that.
Right.
Which is weird because it doesn't really match the Batman one.
Right. Yeah.
But it also, I think
Batman.
I think they were also going for the older, well, like the old school Joker kind of look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the '60s Joker, what's his name, had a mustache, and he just put the makeup over it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, yeah.
Why don't you just shave your mustache?
I don't know. I don't think he wanted to, or I think it was something to do with him not wanting to, because at the end of the day, you know, he was himself, and so he wanted to keep his mustache. Apparently, mustaches were in back in the '60s. They were a thing. So yeah, Arkham Asylum video games. Yeah, that's it. And Cesar Romero, yes, Cesar Romero was the one with the mustache. So yeah, I mean it was good though. I liked it. We didn't get to the he just didn't want to shave it. Yeah. We didn't get to the allegory yet. Did you come up with one? Did you have one?
I don't think I had one.
No. I'm not sure if this little fan film has an allegory. And remember, guys, look at that costume. I think it was a good costume. The only problem I had with the costume was the cowl was a little big around his cheeks.
His nose was really big too.
Yeah, for some reason I like it when it's tight on the cheeks. It makes it look, I don't know, it makes it look better. Like in this picture, it looks good in the picture, but when he's talking and doing the, sh- the movie, it's a little big there. Um, those bat ears, yeah, those bat ears.
Yeah,
I
they
for
were
some
pretty
reason
big.
I liked the long bat ears. I don't know why.
Because he looks more like a bat.
Maybe it's because he looks more like a bat.
I
I don't
thought
know. It was weird.
I liked the I liked that it was a blue costume. You don't see
Yeah,
it often.
yeah, the blue and gray. Yeah, I remember having a coloring book back when I was a little kid of Batman, and the coloring book was the blue and gray costume. And I would always color the cowl blue, the cape blue, and then the gray chest. Um, but in the coloring book, it had that circle with the bat sign.
Oh
This,
yeah.
yeah, this bat, the bat signa on his chest on this one, I thought is pretty cool. I like that how it's like sunk into the chest there,
Yeah.
and it's black. I like that one. Better than the coloring book. Um, yeah, yeah, Rex. I like the tall bat ears too. Not. It's more like a It probably is more like a vampire bat. Um, yeah, this fan film Twiggy is in the description. Thank you, R2, for letting them know. It's right in the bottom there. Oya's Twitter is also in the description below if you guys want to go follow her on Twitter.
I haven't been banned yet. Yay.
um, 60s Batman action figure doll with the blue and gray costume when I was a kid. Yeah, yeah. So that was the 60s colors, must be.
Yeah.
Must be these 60s colors. Um, yeah, so the allegory for me, I don't know if there was one. I mean, there was a little redemption in there, like
Hold on a sec.
Batman trying to redeem himself or something. Um,
I don't think he had anything to redeem himself of.
yeah, but I mean, I think he was just fighting his demons, I guess. Like in the church scene there, he was fighting his bat demon and trying to tell him, no, you're not. I'm not you. You're not Batman. I'm the Batman, type of
Yeah.
thing. And I won't give in to killing people. Apparently, that's what the whole problem was
Oh.
with what's his name. He wanted him to kill the Joker for him, and he's like, no, I don't. I'm not supposed to do that. I can't do that
Yeah.
because it's too easy to go down that road and become a monster. And that's, I guess, in the church there.
But
That's what he was
why
fighting.
is Joker the line? When he has all these villains, Joker is the one he's just like, I'm not gonna kill you, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, and all the other villains is like,
Like they're all terrible people.
yeah, I don't know, R2. I'll poop on Royce Lopez.
Good.
Yes. Apparently, I need to go see who this Royce Lopez is on Twitter because I must have tagged him or something. That's probably why there's a bunch of people.
Oh, is that what happened?
I don't know, maybe. But I'll look and then I'll just like get rid of him inside the booth's Twitter if that is somebody I'm following. I think blue and gray was the Batman colors in the comics and animated cartoons, all the way Michael Keaton's 1989 live action. Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Royce Lopez must be Dan's Joker. That's it. That's it. I believe it because it was distracting. I don't know why it bothered me.
The Royce Lopez.
I had like sections that I wasn't talking because I was just like kind of reading everything. I'm dumb, I know. So there we go. We start talking about Royce Lopez now. J. James Stoner Clark the Turd. Nice name. Says boo. Talk about Royce Lopez.
Who is that?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah. J.J. James Stoner Clark the Turd. Why don't you send me a link on Twitter and send me a link to his whatever, why you want to talk about him, his podcast or something. I don't know who he is. I'll watch his stuff. And if I don't like him, I won't follow him. Blue and gray switched to black and gray over time and then went to all black. Yes.
I think
That's
all
true.
black is iconic, though.
It is like since Michael Keaton's Batman. Yeah, it definitely
Since
is
Batman
iconic.
the animated series.
That too, yeah. And then what else? And then there was the uh, what's his Christian Bale's Batman. You know,
He did a good job with
that was
Batman.
all. Yeah, that was all black.
I think there was rumors of him coming back. I don't know if it's true or not. As Batman, Christian Bale, but I might just be lying.
Right. Rogue Attraction, thanks for being here. He says he knows Royce, actually. Good. Glad you know Royce. And then Royce Clayton was a baseball player. I got baseball on the brain. Spring training starting soon. That's it. There's another Royce troll. Boy, I love it. I love the trolls and I love the bots. They're good. They're good for I don't know.
Oh, that. Anyways,
Now
back
this
on
one.
topic.
Yeah. Now this one I'm gonna block. Sorry. We
That's
don't
probably
do
a good
swearing
thing.
here. Oh, it's already blocked. Thank you, R2. R2's on top of everything. Man, he's good at this. I'm not so good sometimes. Yeah, so I guess I'll have to give Allegory a 0 point just because I don't know. I don't think it was long enough to have seen, and like the movie wasn't long enough for Allegory to
Yeah, I
happen.
think Allegory has more of a character change, and the character goes through a huge shift.
Yeah,
Where
right.
I don't
Like a
think
character
that
arc.
I don't think Batman had enough time to do that.
Right. I mean, I think they tried a little bit, but I don't think it was. They didn't execute it well.
No.
Let's just put it that way. So yeah, so that's it. So we get. Let me tally up the points. All right, everybody. This fan film. I don't know if it does it justice or not because it was a good fan film. An all around good fan film. But this fan film got a 6.5 points out of 10. That's okay. It's above 5, which is better than 5. That half a point, you can round it up if you like. Yeah, so that's it. 6.5. And if anybody, oops, shoot, didn't mean to push that button. If anybody wants wants to watch this, go in the description down below and watch it, and then come back to this and let us know what your thoughts are on the fan film. And then if you find other fan films that you want us to review, put them down in the description below. We would love to.
So the definition of allegory is it's like a pilgrimage progress towards a spiritual journey. So it's like a character overcoming a spiritual thing. It's terribly explained, but I'm trying. That's the best way I understand it, and I just don't think it was there in the movie.
Right. If you want the Google's dictionary, you did it pretty well. You did.
Hmm.
You explained it pretty well. I'll
Yeah,
put it here.
there was no huge change between Batman at the beginning to Batman towards the end that he had to overcome or anything.
Yeah.
It was just
Thanks,
maybe
Rex. Yeah.
an inner dilemma, but that was about it. He just had psychological problems.
Right. Um, Twiggy goes, I just skimmed through the Batman movie. They did a great job as fans. Costumes are cool. Yes.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have went yet, but I mean, I am kind of talking slow, and I'm not too entertaining tonight for some reason. I think I got these these trolls on my mind. I think that's why.
Just
Um,
ignore the
I
trolls.
know. I know.
Don't feed the trolls.
I can't feed the trolls, and I know R2 is
Like the
taking
number
care
one
of it.
mistake of
But
the internet.
yeah, I know.
Don't feed the trolls.
And I know
Come on,
R2 is
man,
supposed
you
to be
know
taking
that.
care of it, but man. I just, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have tagged people. I mean, I'm glad I did tag people because Twiggy got to come on here. But at the same time, I'm like, man, why'd I tag anybody if we got all these dummies coming out here? Anyways,
Who did you tag
yeah.
him through YouTube or Twitter?
I tagged people on Twitter. Not sure if if these trolls have anything to do with coming from Twitter, but I did hashtag Batman. I did hashtag fan films. So maybe they came
I
from
don't
that. I
know.
don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Um, but yeah, that's it. That's basically our thoughts on this Batman fan film. It is good. It is decent. Doing fine, Dan, with the distractions. It's lazy Sunday. Talk slow, no problem.
Lazy Sunday. Yeah.
It is. It is kind of a lazy Sunday. This morning I went to church. It was a good church day though. The kids liked it and stuff, so that was good. Um, yeah. So yeah, it became a lazy Sunday after that. I think. Because that's just the way Sundays are, I guess.
I have tomorrow off, so I'm gonna still go relax some more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Is it
We
President's
have
Day or something? Or oh,
it's
that's in
Family
America.
Day in
Family Day.
Canada.
Ah, that's what they call it. That's
Even though my
interesting.
family's in Georgia, so
Yeah, but that's interesting. So that means does the kids in Canada have school off as well tomorrow?
yeah, it's like a national holiday. Like everybody has
Oh,
the day
see,
off.
yes. So that's
Canada has a
interesting
lot of
how
holidays, like every month.
right. Well, that's interesting how Canada has that on the same day as America,
Yeah, most of the
President's Day.
holidays that Canada has matches American holidays. So the holidays that are big in the US, usually Canada has them off majority of the time too.
Yeah.
But they just name them different holidays.
Yeah, because they don't. Yeah, because they're not America.
Yeah, it's weird
But
because it's
yeah,
like
it is weird because I think they want to be like America
it's funny.
or something.
My supervisor gets annoyed because he's like, another holiday? How are we supposed to make these deadlines?
How are we supposed to make money? Yeah, that's
It's
funny.
funny, and I agree with them. I was like, wow, that's a lot of holidays.
Yeah,
But it's also like, yay, my mental health. It helps.
you're right. See, there's another one. Love it. I love it. Well, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for talking Batman with us. Um, Justin Trudeau Day.
Oh,
Justin
Justin
Trudeau
Trudeau. Don't get
Day.
me started on him. I actually liked him at the beginning,
Yeah,
and then he went all like crazy.
yeah.
What's nuts is people think. Oh wait, hold on. Somebody. Okay, I grew up as an Atlanta Braves fan.
Oh, but
Yeah.
the Diamondbacks are my number one team now.
Yo,
Oh,
yo,
Canada.
I'm a Braves fan still, and they did a really good job last year.
No, what is that? Baseball,
Yeah, it's
soccer,
baseball. Baseball,
baseball.
baseball.
Okay. um, cool, cool. Yeah. So thanks everybody for talking Batman and more Batman and Robin. Don't forget the Flash movie's coming out soon. Um, I'm going to put my feelings about Ezra Miller to the side and watch the Flash movie just because it looks good,
I
you
would say
know.
don't do it. Don't support psychopaths.
That's true. I don't like to support
No, go
psychopaths.
do it. Go do it.
But remember,
Do
everybody,
you?
hashtag pray for Ezra Miller or Ezra.
Pray for Ezra.
And that's what I'm going to do tonight. We're going to hashtag pray for Ezra. And hopefully he sees it and he wants to talk to us and we can get him saved. Get him to love Jesus instead of whatever the weird stuff he does now. That would be good, everybody. So hashtag pray for Ezra, and I'm gonna send that out tonight.
Sounds good.
No, I'm not wearing bathrobe and PJs. This is it's cold in the basement today because it's damp and cold, and it's a little warmer outside today. But in the basement, when it gets warmer outside, it gets colder in the basement. I don't know why that happens until summer hits, you know. So this is one of those, I don't know, like a coat type thingy. Yeah, and I just got a button down shirt underneath it. Yeah, it became. You're right. So yeah, it's kind of like a lazy Sunday today. Yes, Ezra does need therapy and prayer. Yes, but he needs to go to like a Christian therapist or a Christian counselor.
What?
Because
What?
some of these therapists will just enable it and be like, "Oh, it's okay. This is how you were
Oh,
made." You know?
you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe he
So
doesn't need therapy.
yeah, exactly. Because for some reason, some of these therapists are like they are not people who want to help people. They just want to enable and say everything's okay. You know, there's no help
I
anymore.
think you just really need to be picky about your therapist, who you
Yeah,
choose as a
you
therapist, because
definitely have
there's
to do
no way
that.
all therapists can be that awful.
Right. Um, yeah, exactly.
Rex
Sports.
also said that,
Yeah, what do you say?
yeah, the All-Star debacle. What do you mean about the All-Star debacle? I'm not aware of that for the
Oh,
Braves.
oh,
Oh,
oh, it could be. R2 does say, is that a sports jacket? No, it's not a sports jacket. This is just like a fleecy uh, plaid flannel jacket. That's what it is. It's got like a little fleece on the inside, and it's flannel on the outside, and it's one size just a little too small for me. So I just kind of throw it on top like this and be like, oh, there we go. Over the years I got a little bit fat.
you gain weight.
I did gain some weight.
Who
I'm
doesn't?
I know. I am starting to lose some weight though.
That's good.
Yeah. So that's my journey now. Since last summer, I started watching what I was eating and everything. So I'm down about 15 pounds, I think,
That's pretty
since
good.
last summer. So yeah, that's good. I mean, it's a slow burn. Uh, when I was younger, in my 20s, I used to lose the weight fast. You know.
Yeah, metabolism slows down when you get older. It sucks. All right.
Quiggy. It's like same therapist for 200 and my best shot 100 Jeopardy voice. Yes, I remember that. That's funny. Uh, color commentator for baseball. There you go. Commentator. I could be a commentator for baseball. I but it's got to be like that old fashioned way. Hey, everybody down there, you got you know, he's got to do like the old fashioned high pitch, really fast
They don't do that anymore.
commentators. Yeah, I know they don't do that anymore, but that would be. He drove it down the line. He's running 3 bases. Oh, home run! I don't know. I don't know how they sound, but yeah, it's fun to listen to those old things. You know. Um, yeah. So, anyways, good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody who is here and who watched, and even these trolls and bots. Thanks for whatever giving me some views. Make sure you comment down in this comment section down below about this fan film. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks for everything. Good night. Love
Have a
y'all.
good night.
Thanks for being here. And let me say, let's throw in some goodbye thing.